It's 3 a.m. The city outside is quiet, but Ben's mind is a storm. He stares at the ceiling, the same thought looping over and over again. An email he sent earlier today. Was the tone right? Did that last sentence sound too demanding? Maybe he should have used a different emoji, or no emoji at all. He pictures his boss reading it, sees a frown, hears a disappointed sigh. The scene plays out a dozen different ways, each one worse than the last. He rolls over, pulling the pillow over his head, but the thoughts just get louder. Sleep feels like a distant country he can no longer visit. For Ben, and perhaps for you, this isn't just a bad night. It's every night. His mind is a tireless detective, examining every piece of his life under a harsh, unforgiving light. A simple, "How are you?" from a coworker becomes a puzzle. Why did they ask? Did they hear something? Do they think I look tired? A casual conversation at a party turns into a mental transcript he reviews for hours, searching for any misstep, any awkward pause, any word that might have landed wrong. His brain has become a courtroom where he is both the prosecutor and the accused, and the verdict is always guilty. This constant analysis begins to take its toll. Making decisions becomes paralyzing. Choosing a restaurant for dinner takes an hour of weighing pros and cons, reading reviews, and imagining every possible bad outcome. He wants to ask for a promotion, but his mind builds a fortress of what-ifs. What if they say no? What if they think I'm not ready? What if it makes things awkward? The opportunity passes, lost in the fog of his own thoughts. He feels perpetually exhausted, like he's running a marathon that never ends, except the race is entirely inside his head. His friends tell him to just relax or stop thinking so much, but it feels impossible. How do you stop the one thing your mind is designed to do? It's like telling your heart to stop beating. The mental engine is always running, burning fuel, even when the car is parked in the garage. His world shrinks. He avoids social events, dreading the post-game analysis. He hesitates to share his ideas, fearing the inevitable self-critique. Why does this happen? Why are our minds so prone to getting stuck in these painful loops? Our brains are wired for survival. They have a built-in threat detection system that evolved over millions of years to keep us safe from predators and dangers. This system is always scanning the horizon for problems, but in our modern world, the saber-toothed tigers are gone. The new predators are social rejection, professional failure, and the endless judgment we perceive from others. So our ancient threat detector goes into overdrive. A vague text message isn't just a text. It's a potential sign of a fractured friendship. A critical comment at work isn't just feedback. It's a threat to our livelihood. Our brain latches onto these perceived threats and refuses to let go, creating an anxiety loop. The more we think about the problem, the bigger it feels. The bigger it feels, the more we think about it. We're feeding the very monster we're trying to escape. Add to this a world of constant digital noise, endless information, and the curated perfection of social media, and you have the perfect storm for a mind that never gets a moment of peace. One evening, Ben is sitting by his window, watching the rain streak down the glass. Another day has passed in a blur of internal debate. He's tired, not just sleepy, but soul-deep tired. He watches a single raindrop trace a path down the pane, joining another and then another, until it becomes a small stream. And in that quiet moment, something shifts. He realizes he has been trying to fight his thoughts, to wrestle them into submission, to argue them away. He has been treating every negative thought as a fact that needs to be disproven, a fire that needs to be put out. But what if, he wonders, a thought is just a thought? Not a command, not a prophecy, not a reflection of reality, just a brief flicker of electricity in his brain. What if he could treat his thoughts like the rain on the window? He could notice them, watch them appear, watch them trace their path, and then watch them flow away without trying to stop them or change their course. This understanding doesn't magically stop the thoughts. The 3 a.m. worries still visit. The post-conversation analysis still tries to run its script, but Ben's relationship with them has changed. He no longer sees them as his enemy. He sees them as clouds passing in the sky of his mind. Some are dark and stormy, Others are light and fleeting. But he is not the clouds, he is the sky. He starts to practice this awareness. When the thought, "I'm going to fail this presentation," appears, he doesn't argue with it. He simply notices it. "Ah," he thinks, "there's that old fear of failure thought again." He acknowledges it, like an old acquaintance passing on the street, and then gently brings his attention back to the present moment. The feel of his feet on the floor, the warmth of the coffee cup in his hands, the words he is preparing. He is learning to let the noise be noise, without letting it become the whole song. He still has nights where the mental storm rages, but now he knows he doesn't have to sail into the heart of it. He can just anchor himself in the quiet stillness of his breath and wait for the storm to pass, because it always does. Life hasn't become perfect, but it has become quieter. He finds moments of silence not by stopping his thoughts, but by no longer giving them the power to define his reality. And in that silence he begins to hear something else, the gentle, steady rhythm of his own life, happening right here, right now, beyond the endless chatter of his mind. What story are your thoughts telling you tonight? And are you sure it's the only one you can listen to?